start hooking up the brake lines, and I thought, well, I better flush them out. It's been 30 years, I don't know what's in there. So I started taking apart in the front here to get at it, and took out this, didn't really want to, but I ended up taking this T out, and this line, this nut is loose. Like, you can turn it all you want and it won't come out. It's not the line being bound, because that slides in and out easily. The only thing I can think of is somebody tightened this so tight that it mushed the end of the flare fitting here, and it hangs up trying to back out. So for that reason, I ended up taking the whole line out just so I could clean it up and flush it. So I flushed this line, which goes from one side of the front end to the other, as well as this line that goes from the T to the near side wheel. And now I don't think I can take out I can't take out the line that goes all the way to the front. At least I don't think I can. But there's just one clip here that holds this line that goes up and over the horseshoe and back down to the rear wheel. So I guess I'm getting deeper. I'm going to take that out and flush it. Okay, flushing. I got this line cleaned up and washed out. I blew out with compressed air the lines that I put the brake cleaner through. So now I'm all set to put it back together. It's definitely something going on with this connection. I couldn't get the flare nut out. It would spin loosely, and then I couldn't get it back in. I had to put it in the vise and tap down as I turned to get the thing started. It finally did start, but something is messed up in here, so I'm probably going to need a new T at some point. That job is mostly done. Cleaned up the bolt and retapped it. Re-dyed it, I guess. And this is the problem line. I got him back in with a fight. These guys went in easy. This guy from the master cylinder, I still really need to flush it, but I got to take the master cylinder out and replace it anyway, so I'm going to wait on that. But now I can put in the new brake hoses, at least in the rear. Of course, this universal brake line set, it's got an adapter here at the end to go into the T, and you can't turn it in because the T is too close to this cross member bracket here. So I had to take the T loose so I could move it out far enough to get this in, which is kind of a pain. But other than that, it looks like it'll work okay. Clamps in here, and then I would have the hard line the rest of the way. Of course, there's no way to tighten that nut because it's jammed in behind the support there and the body tub. So I guess I have to take the T off, tighten it outside of the car, and then put it back together. Not sure I recommend this kit for upgrading your brake lines or hoses. Okay, that's the hard way to put the brake line on, but at least I got to clean up the T here. Okay, I don't know that I'm wildly happy about the way you have to kink this in here. It seems like a little longer hose to make a better loop would have been nice, but it does support the original hard line that I put back in, running back here and into the wheel cylinder. So this side is done. Passenger side rear is complete. Still don't like this loop. It's a little better on this side than the driver's side, but could have a little more hose there. But it fits nicely with the hard line, and I have emergency brake cable in, which I probably should get a new one of those. So yeah, it's all together. I think I'm going to go for the differential now. I got to put the seal in and put the back plate on, back cover on with some gasket sealer.